Hello everyone and welcome to this astrological walkthrough, and this time we will have a closer look at the zodiac sign of Gemini since we are moving into Gemini season. Now the sun is moving into Gemini, and the sun is about our life purpose, it's about our life force, it's about our willpower and soul awareness, our life path. And so for the next month ahead, the sun will put all its energy into the zodiac sign of Gemini. Now Gemini is a very witty and lively, very communicative zodiac sign. It's very curious and it's always looking for new information. So it's this fast forward moving energy. It's a masculine energy. It's belonging to the air element, alongside with the zodiac signs of Libra and Aquarius. So it's a very fast moving energy, very masculine. It wants to move forward. It's not looking back. It's very instinctive. And so it's always looking for new information. Now, Gemini is also a very joyous zodiac sign. So it has this ability to really be a game changer, to show up and make people feel happier and more lively, more alive, and more enlightened. Because since Gemini is very curious and always holds a lot of information about everything, it's like this, as we can see in the picture here, it's like this library. So it's a library on the run, always looking for new information and always knowing a lot of things. So you definitely want to ask a Gemini about some things, because Geminis always seem to have some kind of information. However, because it is so fast moving, you might want to double check sometimes, because the information can come in so fast that Gemini doesn't always double check. So if you feel that there is something that you sense is not quite truthful, or that you just need for your own sake to double check it, then go with that. So there's a lot of communication going on here. Gemini is the zodiac sign of duality, so it always likes to see things from more than just one side, and that's why it's always curious. It always wants to gather more information. It's like there are no boundaries there for gathering that kind of information. So now we have moved from the zodiac sign of Aries, which is about the brain, and we have moved through Taurus, which is about the throat, and now we're moving into Gemini, which is about the breath of life, where we connect things, where we find out that we're not alone, that there is more out there. There is more than just ourselves. There is something going on a different level as well. So Gemini is also the child born from the interaction between Mars in Aries and Venus in Taurus, and now is the child coming out here in Gemini, being very curious. So that's why it's always has this little bit childish approach to things, this kind of non-judgmental mind going on, because it's just so curious that it just doesn't judge very much. That's not a very natural skill for Gemini. So that's how it shows up. It's a mutable sign, so it likes to keep things going. There needs to be a flow in things. Gemini is very swiftly changing its mind. If it holds new information on something, then it changes its mind, because now it knows more. Now it has gathered more information, so of course it needs to change its point of view. We find the Gemini universal energies in the third house. Now the third house is about education and learning and things where it's about our close neighborhood, and it's about making small or shorter trips. So this is talking about that now is the time to go deeper into some kind of information. If you have felt that you would like to educate yourself more on something, then you should definitely do that within the next month. Start to check out information on the internet through social medias, or go to the library and borrow some books and look more into it. It might be that some of you have had a very negative experience with the entire educational system, but now this is really trying to inspire you and say, you know what, give it another go. You are in a different place now in your life. You might have a very positive experience with it all now. So go and check out what it is that you have always dreamed about learning more about. So now is the time to really dive into more information or education and what we are being told. If we are reading for the collective here, we would definitely like to check out information and double check. We would like to ask our neighbors, our colleagues, have you heard about this and that, and what is your opinion about that? So the third house is very much about what you are surrounding yourself with on an everyday life basis. People you meet in your supermarket, or whatever it is that you hold for a creative hobby, people you meet there, and of course your colleagues, and also your family. And that can be family that would include not only your parents and siblings, it could be cousins, for example, living close by. And it's also about making these shorter trips, perhaps just to the local library, or just going for a small walk in your neighborhood. The third house is also talking about transportation, like cars. So maybe you want to take your car or jump on the train and just make a smaller trip to a different place, just to experience something new, because that is also a third house trait, that you want to pick up on something new once in a while. Now lastly, we have Mercury, and Mercury is the ruling planet of the third house, and the planets always show up as how we show up in the world. So this is about our personality, and for the next month ahead we are showing up as Mercury, and this is about our mind, how we communicate, how we write and talk, and also talking about travel. So Mercury is the smaller traveler as to Jupiter, who is the bigger traveler. Jupiter is ruling the zodiac sign of Sagittarius, which is the sister sign of Gemini, so you might want to dive more into that. But here we really need to start to listen and start to pay attention to our thinking patterns, what kind of words you use, either in writing or speaking. Are you coming out with all the information, or are you withholding something that could cause misunderstandings? Because right now, for the next month, we're in some kind of really fast moving, stimulating exchange of words, whether writing or speaking. So misunderstandings could very easily show up. So make sure that you have come out with everything you know on a particular issue, that you are not holding anything back, that you have been very clear in using the exact words of how you feel and how you see things, so that you won't come into situations of misunderstandings. So again, you might want to travel out through meditation. You want to travel out into space, perhaps. This is your mind, and Mercury is the closest planet to the sun after Vulcan. So we are very close to the sun here, and so Mercury is kind of the messenger of God here, from God. It's like this direct channel of energies coming from a more divine place. So you might want to meditate here and go out through your higher self and connect perhaps with other planets or solar systems, other galaxies, whatever is showing up for you as well. So that's what we can expect for the next month ahead. And so I hope you have been inspired to perhaps dive more into your own zodiac sign and see how this applies. Look for perhaps planet positions in your third house. Definitely look for in which houses you have Gemini. And for those of you who are Geminis, I have just pulled a few tarot cards to see what could be up, what could come up for you guys the next month ahead. And we will begin with reading the bottom cards. And actually your card in the tarot is the Chariot, card number 7, and that's what was coming out. We see a chariot here with 2 horses and sort of a king who's riding the chariot, but it actually came out in reverse. So this is talking about holding your horses. It's talking about bad management, that you shouldn't really charge ahead just yet. And in the life area where this energy is showing up, we are in the earth element through Ace of Pentacles coming out of the minor arcanas, from the minor arcanas. And this is talking about your work life, your finances, your practical daily routines, and your home life. And Ace of Pentacles is in particular talking about new beginnings here. So it's about holding your horses in that life area for now. It's not time to do anything new, to begin anything new. It's time to really reflect a little bit. And as we have the Empress coming out, when I asked for more details about this, she actually also came out in reverse. Now, the Empress here is normally talking about clarity and being able to do something concrete about things. It's talking about fertility. But here it seems that something is quite blurry. It's not clear what you should do just yet. So it's not time to do something concrete on things. And in the life area where this energy is coming out for you guys, we are once more in the earth element. Here 7 of Pentacles is coming out. So again, your home life, your work life, your finances, your practical daily routines. Actually, 7 of Pentacles is a very optimistic sign. So something could be brewing here, just about to reach the surface in your life, where you will see something being manifested in this area. But you need information here. And this card, 7 of Pentacles, is in particular talking about charity and doing your duty in life, but a very optimistic card as well. So it's like that you need more information. The Empress is someone that we like to consult for this extra good advice. And so there could be some kind of wisdom lacking here that you might want to check out, more information. Check out more information like we saw it up here. We are in Gemini season, so you might want to check out more information about this before you are riding out there, and before you are riding out in victory, which would be the Chariot in its upright position. But right now it's talking about holding your horses. Make sure that you're not showing bad management because you lack information. So definitely, Geminis, you need to look more into something, maybe maybe begin a new education, look more into things, maybe make small travels to broaden your horizon, to become more enlightened, to become more awakened before you just charge ahead. So this was what I had for you in this astrological walkthrough. I hope you have enjoyed it, that you have been inspired. Always, you are very welcome to contact me. I would love to guide you through your own natal chart if you have any questions. So you're always welcome to contact me. Check out my website. I have email information there. So always feel free to contact me if you have any questions. So I'm wishing you guys a very happy, chitty chatty, lively, and and a lightful Gemini season of 2021. Thank you for watching. Take good care of yourselves out there. Bye for now.